Welcome everybody to rainy Alaska. The weather is not the best. It was raining a lot yesterday and the forecast also doesn't look good. Try to hitchhike now to Denali National Park. It's my first kind of destination. Got a ride after around 5 minutes. She ended up driving me like halfway to Nenana. Made it to Denali Visitor Center. A very nice guy called Mark picked me up and he actually invited me to his place in Florida as well. Back on the other side of the beaver dam now. Over here there's actually a few trees where you can see the marks of the beavers. There's no beavers to be seen right now. Hitchhiking is working really well here. I'm here much earlier than I thought. It's still relatively late, like 6:30 now, but there will be like daylight until like 11 because we're so far up north here. I'm at the little Coal Creek trailhead. That's where I'm gonna head up now. It's about 6 kilometers, 50 minutes maybe into the hike. We got the first kind of view here. And I think Denali would be somewhere around there, if it would be a clear view. But we can already see kind of the first mountains, and the good thing is it's not raining. Maybe I'm lucky and in the morning it pops up. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm hiking this trail with very loud music. As I said earlier, everywhere in Alaska it's pretty much bear territory, and not just bear, it's grizzlies, so gotta be a bit more careful with them. Also I have a bear spray with me. The views are amazing here, but it's windy everywhere pretty much. And I'm getting the first raindrops on my head already, so the tent is set up all the way down there now. And if you look to this side, you can see how much rain is coming in very quickly now. So I'm happy that I found my spot for the tent. I'm trying to get dinner done up here now before the rain comes in. And then crawl into the tent. It's already 10:30 now, it's still bright. Like a race against the time. Denali, where are you? Well, I'm in the tent now. It's raining and probably will rain most of the night, I would guess. It's already 11:30. It's just getting dark now at 11:30. It's really crazy. And yeah, just gonna go to bed now and enjoy the rain dripping down on my tent. So, see you in the morning. Good night. It's 9:30 now. I'm awake since 5 AM. I'll pretty much stay as long as I can before I get too hungry or before I really have to pee. Whatever comes first. Alright, it is 10:50 now. Time to get up, I would say. Getting windy here, and with that pretty cold as well in the rain. This is so wet, like everything is wet. Not only does it rain, but all these plants are completely wet, so kind of have to walk through them here. and they're like getting quite high. This is really not the most comfortable hike, I'll tell you. I wouldn't recommend it in the rain. Path is definitely not maintained, guys. It's pretty rugged and wild. Oh, welcome to Alaska, I guess. We're not on the PCT anymore. While I was walking the last hour, the rain was really hard, and you constantly walk through at least waist deep wet stuff. And then we had some switchbacks and some pretty steep sections, and the bad part there was that half of the path was washed away. I had to be very careful. Can't wait just to get to the trailhead and get dry, get into town quickly, because I need a shower, otherwise I'm gonna get sick. At 6 p.m. I made it to the Ermine Hill trailhead. But yeah, there's nobody here sadly. I was hoping that somebody would be here, but obviously in this weather, nobody will do the hike. Pretty much the last 6 kilometers was just through the bush, through the wet bush the whole time. That was really, really unpleasant. I have to get into town as soon as possible. It's 2.5 hours from here. Shit. I'm so wet, oh no. He didn't pick me up. The problem is riding in the wrong direction for me. William is actually picking up a friend from Fairbanks. Yeah. He's driving like 4 hours there and then 4 hours back, so you can tell what a nice person. And
this is Scout.
Scout?
Yeah.
Looks like a little bear.
Yeah, he does. He's been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah? Morning guys, yeah, I still have to tell you what happened yesterday after the hitchhiking. It was kind of funny because as you know, I had to hitchhike into the wrong direction to get to a better spot, and from that better spot we just drove down maybe like 20 minutes to get to the next spot. I was picked up relatively quickly actually by a native here, a native Alaskan, indigenous, and she drove me to Tagnita. I was on her way pretty much. And over here in this cabin, guess who's staying there? Eva and Mike, the guys who picked me up from Denali National Park. And yeah, I could take a shower there, I could dry my stuff at the heater, and I could set up my tent under the roof here in the garden pretty much of this little cabin complex. So everything is kind of dry now, which is really nice because I was starting to shiver yesterday. It was really cold, everything was soaking wet. And yeah, now I can continue. They're actually driving to Anchorage, so I can go with them. And I forgot my hat, my PCT hat in the car yesterday from the lady, and she actually said that she's also gonna drive to Seward, so I could even get all the way to Seward now. Just have to figure out the situation there, if I have my accommodation sorted or not. Gotta call one of these lodges there. Yeah, pretty much good to go. We'll set down the tent now again. Yeah, get some breakfast in. But yeah, I'm all good again. Ready to explore.
You made it to the end of the video. That's awesome. Thank you so much. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Leave me some feedback in the comments, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. A special shout out to my Patreon supporters as well. If you would like to find out how you can support me and receive monthly benefits such as receiving postcards from me or me being your own personal trip planner, then check out the link below.